Around 229 banks and financial institutions have merged in the past few years since the central bank introduced a merger policy some 10 years ago. Majority of the development banks and financial companies have, as a result, lost their brands as they merged with other institutions.
There were 89 development banks in Nepal in the Nepalese fiscal year 2068. Today, the number has dropped to 18 as 71 development banks have merged in the past 10 years. The number of financial companies has also gone down to 17 from 79 in the past 10 years. Since the introduction of the merger policy by the central bank, 171 companies have been scrapped. 90% of the financial companies have merged with commercial banks. However, only 4 commercial banks have merged with one another. 15 banks and financial companies and 2 commercial banks are on the process of merging. Former governor of Nepal Rashtra Bank, Chiranjeevi Nepal, had introduced a policy requiring commercial banks, development banks, and financial companies to raise their capital. The policy was introduced to raise the capacity of commercial banks. However, most banks preferred to merge with development banks and financial companies instead of other commercial banks, resulting in a remarkable decline in the number of development banks and financial companies. Experts opine the trend has raised the risk of small lenders and depositors being excluded from the banking system.